Hey YouTube, this is 10. Wanted to show you my Hobie Pro Angler 12 rig for fishing, offshore and inshore, and show you the difference between the two. Starting from the bow, I have the assist rope to help me stand up. Inside my bow, I have my Mustang life jacket. I tend to use this more than my Ascend life jacket. The Ascend life jacket is a little more bulky. I recommend the Mustang life jacket, but it does cost a lot more than the Ascend life jacket. Moving to the side, I have my GoPro mount. I have a Scotty camera mount to a GoPro cheap extension bar, and my GoPro 3 Silver Plus is for my front angle shots, but I also use it for my release shots. Turn it over like that and use it for my release shots. Very versatile, so I can get different camera angles. I have my gear tracks on both sides. I have the Zuka Tube rod holder with extension that I use for trolling. You can use it for spinning and casting reels. But also I didn't know that you can actually use it for an anchor trolley. Just place your stakeout pole there. I have the Hobie anchor trolley system that I installed to use for inshore, placing my stakeout pole through one of those holes there. Here's the Mirage drive everyone should know about from Hobie. This leads to a ram ball wedge mount. In case I flip over, I don't lose my Mirage drive. I have the Mariner Sails cup holder. I got that idea from Ty from 30 Miles Out. I have the Yeti cup for hot or cold beverages, depending on the weather. Hobie comes with two plano tackle boxes, but inside my hatch, I switched it out for the rectangular bin. I like this one better because I store all my offshore rigs inside the bin instead, such as lures, hooks, weights, anything I use offshore. I place all my GoPro accessories on the top part of the latch, cell phone and my fishing license. Working my way back, this is the Hobie Vantage seat. Everybody knows about that. I have my snips clipped to the kayak. I have my pink fish grips leashed to a Yak Attack retractable that I won at a kayak tournament not too long ago. It won't go nowhere. I have dual handles on both sides. I have a knob on the left side because I tend to steer with my left hand. Now in the stern, I have my Hobie live well. Nothing fancy about it, just an expensive piece of item. Inside my live well, the only thing I have is my aquarium bait net, and also added a balloon to the live well pump. And the reason why I did that is that when I turn it off, water doesn't come out. Now when I don't bring my Hobie live well, I use my tag along live well that I got an idea from KB from the Hamon Kayak Fishing Club. This is the GoPro monopod, the kayak DIY one. I got this idea from Brandon Barton after watching his YouTube channel. It's a pretty simple setup. You have your Mighty Mount, Scotty gearhead, Tyrus monopod, ram arm to a GoPro mount. I have the Hobie rod extenders on both sides. I use for trolling and also for my reels to be above the water column when I get past the brakes. Working on my way back, I have my Hobie wheels, my native large bag that I store all my fish in. Finally got my gaff that I sorely needed. I don't know how many fish I've lost because I didn't have a gaff. Here's my VisiCarbon Pro for safety. It also lights up at night for night fishing. I have my umbrella that I use offshore. I'll put it on there for shade so when I troll back in, because it gets so hot in Florida where I live, I have my paddle clip for travel, but when I'm on my kayak, I actually put it here with taco clips. So when I'm fishing, it's out of the way. I clip it on as such, and then I would tie it with the Hobie pedal cord. In this way, it gives you a little bit more room, like all the other kayaks out there. I have my pliers leashed to the kayak. After watching a lot of videos, I went with the Lowrance Elite 5 HDI for my bottom fishing out there in the Gulf. It's a very good fish finder for all those spots out there. I have the Scotty bait caster with the extender. The reason why I have the extender is that when I pedal, it's out of the way when I'm trolling so it doesn't hit my legs. Now the reason why I actually have the Scotty mounted here is that I switch it out with my GoPro monopod for those different angles that I use in my videos. As everyone knows, with video editing, you gotta have a lot of different camera angles. Now when I'm inshore fishing, I actually switch out my Hobie live well with the Hobie H crate that I have here. I have the 6-foot parking pole from Yak Attack. I have the hog trough mounted to the H crate. I added pieces to the hog trough so that way it floats. I went ahead and labeled the hog trough with different fishes. This one's pretty funny. Didn't realize until after I wrote it down. In my H crate, I have my flannel tackle boxes that are labeled for different lures by category, such as, suspending, top water. Well, this is my setup, the Hobie Pro Angler 12. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know, and thanks for watching.